Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. It is start of season 4 with Athletic Club Bilbao. As you could probably guess, there has not been much in terms of transfers, but, and there is a but, we've brought through 3 or 4 really exciting young players. We've changed, just tweaked the little tactic. We've had a really good pre-season. This is the season, boys, where we get into the Champions League. Alright, let's get into it. Please smash a like on today's video for me. It is so important. Helps the channel get seen a little bit more. I've had a little bit of an upturn in the last week, so let's keep it going. Smash a like on today's video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and scrolling up the screen right now, here are the Patreons. Thank you very much, boys, for your support. Alright, start of season 4, Celta Vigo at home. Let's meet the new players. Let's go. Start of season 4. We've had 2 players retire. Stefan Rufflier, Oscar de Marcus. I don't even know if Rufflier played a game, did he? Did he play a game for us? Couple in the Europa. No league appearances. Couple in the Europa for us. Other one out. Oscar de Marcus retired as well. He had a very long career with Athletic Club Bilbao. Played a couple of games in the first 2 seasons. Third season, not so much. We started using Nunez at right back, things like that. So he is retired. Okay, let's go to the only in, and it's not even really an in, but Ander Herrera has extended his loan spell with us. I believe is he contract going? Yeah, his contract's expiring at the end of the season. I imagine he is 34 now. He's on the downturn. We've got him and Garcia both in there that are sort of like past their best. So Ander Herrera, we will probably make permanent an extra experience heading there in amongst what is now looking a bit more of a younger, more athletic midfield. And then the only noticeable out at the moment is Unai Lopez. He has gone for a combined 5.75. It can raise and probably will raise to 7 million. So he wanted to go. He didn't really feature a great deal. He kind of played in games but didn't care. He's all right in many positions, but just not good in any really. His physical's not great. Passing technique, first touch, he was always playing second fiddle to Munayin. I didn't want him in a wide area. We're not playing him with a number 10. We've got Pacheco, our young midfielder, as backup to Munayin. So I thought, let's get him off the books. I'd made a bit of a fuck up because we had 10 million to spend at the start. We then sold him, but then I decided to give high prize money for both the league and the Europa League. So I didn't realise came out of our transfer budget. So that was annoying. I wasn't looking at spending any money. There is one player that I have got my eye on. We have tried to do deals, and so far it has just been a big no-go. ICU Dominguez. Now this is annoying because I found him by just clicking through some of the clubs. Now he's Basque. There you go. Basque. When I go into my players, how much is he valued at? He's valued at 4.9, right? I go into my players, play search. Okay, so my player search that I have is this. Nationality, partially, Basque. So I get all my Basque players. I've not ticked transfer, look, interested in transfers because obviously I lose some of the big boys. Now this should be all the players that are Basque. And this is what I was basing it on. And if anyone knows at home why he's not cropping up in my player search, let me know down below. It'd be much appreciated because there might be something that I need to do long term to make sure I don't miss out on players like this. Now, he is only 18 years old. I believe he's probably classed as a Wonderkid, is he? Wonderkid. Osasuna have just come back into La Liga. He had a good season for them. I've tried to bid for him. He's got a release clause of 55 million already, which is a nightmare. I've done 10 million up front. I did a deal that was worth 40 million pounds across sort of like 3 years or whatever it was, and no, they still said no. So we're just going to have to wait and see. A relegation for Osasuna might free things up a little bit. He may then ask to leave. We've basically got to get some money together because this guy, we haven't got any massive options yet over on that left-hand side, but he would be perfect for us. He would be perfect. 16 dribbling, passing 15, long shots, first touch, all good. Physical's pretty good for an 18-year-old. Mental's good, 18 aggression, decisions, determination, work rate and vision, also very good. Okay, right. That's the one that we kind of missed out on. There's been no one else. Here is the squad. As you can see, we have a fair few younger players in. So, Iker Diaz is now a main part of the squad. He featured a little bit for us towards the end of last year. Got himself 6 sub appearances. He is part of the first team plans. However, he wants to go because he's wanted by 11 clubs, including Atletico Madrid, which is a bit of a nightmare because now he's wanting to be transfer listed. I've said no. We've had to fend off a lot of bids this summer from players. Pablo Colombani, another one who kind of featured a little bit to us towards the end. He's in the squad now, first team player. Ander Ortega in front of the back four. He's going to kind of slowly phase out Dani Garcia. Dani Garcia is actually not going to get a start at the moment. We're going to play Ander Herrera in front of the back four. Ander Ortega as the backup. And then we've got this guy, Ivan Pacheco. He is in left side. He's going to play on the left side of the two midfielders, Azam Mazala, back up to the main man, Munain. I was going to put him in the B team for a year, and I thought, no, Sanchez getting a bit more game time now as a box-to-box midfielder. Dani Garcia on the downturn. I thought, no, we'll be able to give this guy plenty of games, plenty of opportunities. Europa League, the one carrot with the Europa League is that we do get to maybe experiment a little bit in the group stage, a little bit, give some players, backup players, a little bit of game time. I'm really excited to see how this boy does. Really needs to get his technicals going. He is still only 16 now. He's got tremendous mentals. His physicals aren't too bad. And as I said, we're just going to give him sub-appearances. Munain can never do 90 minutes anyway. So Ivan Pacheco will definitely get some game time. And then if we head into the B team, there's 3 players here. Raul Garcia, Javi Martinez, David Garcia, all players that I've told you haven't got a future. Raul Garcia wanted to leave anyway, so he's transfer listed. But what I need to do now is I've got no intention of playing him. They can't actually play in the B team until I deregister them, so I need to do that now. David Garcia himself may end up being out of the team anyway. He's subject to a transfer bid. Highly likely he will leave. We got him in the first season as backup, never quite used him. And then Raul Garcia, he just didn't play much for us last year. He did a lot of 17 appearances, but only 3 starts. As I said, we've got Sanchez now. Want to commit some more game time to him. I want to commit some more game time as well to players such as Nonolskin, Ortega. We've also called up a player called Danny Vivian, who is a 24-year-old, has done 3 seasons now on loan, and then with Bilbao, the reserves in the second tier, done very well. Average ratings of above 7 in the last 2 seasons. 14 heading, 15 marking, 13 tackling, decision 16, positioning. A very nice, tidy centre-half. Can play us back up. Happy to be back up. Gives us a little bit more youth in there. And that sets us up. Sanchez coming box-to-box midfield in the summer. Pre-season, 5 assists, 2 goals. You'll probably see more of Morcillo this season. He's going to start as my left winger over Beringa because he's just got that little bit more of extra pace. The only tactical tweak we have made is we've taken off tempo. It was on lower. We've just moved it onto standard just to move the ball around a little bit quicker, and that is it. The only other noticeable potential out would be Villalibre. He is required, still wants to leave. I think I can change his mind. We're going to give him a little bit of game time as well. Get him on the bench today. Give him a little bit of love. He's only 25. Hopefully we can turn it round. The bids we got were not great in the summer for him. He hardly played for us last year. Didn't even score a goal for us last year. But I'm hoping because of the money thing, we're not going to get much for him. We're going to get no more than 4 million for him. I don't really need to sell him. Our pre-season has been tremendous. We've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, 7 wins. Testimonial for Munain, we absolutely battered Barcelona. A couple of games, obviously Andorra, Barcelona, Northampton and Port Vale because we were on tour in England. But then we finished off smashing Valencia 5-2, beating Anderlecht 2-1 last game of the season. Sorry, the last pre-season game. Has set us up quite nicely. I'm quite confident. I think this is the year, Champions League has to be the aim. Really want to kick on now. We've got these young players coming in who look exciting. Let's see how we get on. Now, Munain is injured. I thought he'd recovered, and he hasn't. He's got 2 days. 2 days left. So, here he goes. Pashesho, who I gave... Did I give a game to? No, I didn't. I thought I might have given a game. I did. Last game of the season, I did give him a start when we got dicked by A-Bar, basically, when I played a couple of youngsters. But he's gonna get a go today. Very excited to see how we perform. So this is what we're going with the exception of Munain, probably our strongest starting 11. Simon, Nunes, Uri, Martinez, Yuri, Herrera, Sanchez, Pashesho, Morcillo, Serrano, Williams, Martinez, Uri, all signed new deals. Yuri signed a new deal. Sanchez signed a new deal. Morcillo signed a new deal. So I've managed to get that working early as all their contracts were expiring at the end of this coming season. All right, let's get into the game. All right, boys, here we go. Celta Vigo at home. Every time I get excited about this team, we end up just slipping up. But I'm hoping this season is going to be a season where we really do put a performance in the league. Top 4. We're in. Morcillo, 1-0, 14 minutes gone. We're up and running. Nico Serrano, assist for Morcillo. We have seen a really poor pre-season from Serrano. His average rating was a little bit... He had poor games until he scored a couple of goals late on. But he's got the ball, picked it up, found a nice little pass into Morcillo. Good run first. Pashesho was sniffing around, but Morcillo smashes it in. 1-0. He scores a few more goals than Beringa. Beringa did have a good season with us, but I'm just fancying John Morcillo just for that extra pace. The tempo we've got is a little bit quicker. I'm hoping he has a better impact in games than what Beringa does in terms of assists and goals. Right, Inaki is working the channels. Are they going to get a highlight yet? Are they going to respond straight away? Uri steps in. Pedrino, good tackle by Morcillo. Yuri, into Sanchez. Nunes, Sanchez. Uri, into Martinez, Herrera, Pashesho. Great football. Into Morcillo. What's he got? Half a cross. We're not getting a penalty for that, are we? It didn't look like a penalty to me. And it isn't a penalty. Right, just going to encourage. As Serrano tries to go past one. He's done very well. He's going to dig out a cross. That's a good tackle. Oh, it's not another penalty. That was not a penalty either. Oh. Are we going to get a little bit of luck with a penalty decision? Here we go. Come on, referee. Give us one. No penalty. Oh, it is a penalty. I thought when he did that, it meant no penalty. Who's taking it? Under Herrera. Oh, lovely penalty. Smashes it in. 2-0. We've had 2 penalty claims there. 1 turned down. We've got it at the second time. Serrano, will he get an assist for that? He maybe does. And we are 2-0 up. Let's praise it. And we're absolutely cursed. Now, we are expected to beat teams like Vigo. You would have thought, where did they finish last year? They actually finished 6th last year, so they had a good season. They've got Setién as well, the ex-Barcelona Betis manager. Right, Ruben Blanco goal kick. Uri's going to pick it up. Just before half-time, where's this last little highlight going to take us? Martinez into Herrera. Pashesho, we've not seen much of the young man yet. Morcillo nodded to Yuri. Good football. Yuri's 33, got to be 34 this season. We've still got some old boys in the side. Sanchez, Williams, Morcillo. Williams blocked. Yuri's still there. Morcillo, it's gone in. It may be an own goal. It is an own goal. But brilliant football again. As I was saying, we have got some aging players. We've got Yuri, Munain, Herrera, Danny Garcia, Martinez. Not Uri, but there's 4 players, probably 4 key players that are touching 30. That are over 30. And then we've got players like Uri, Williams that are at their peak now in terms of sort of like 28, 29. So we really need to get these young players going if we're wanting this save to sort of like go on to sort of like 10 seasons in. Right, Uri, Martinez, Herrera. What a start to the season. 3-0 at half-time. And looks like we're off again. Sanchez. Out to Serrano. He's past one. Good strike, good save. We just look, everything just seems, we did play slow, sort of like tempo last year. We've just gone for it. We haven't moved up to high, as I said. It's just standard tempo. And it's just helping us. a little bit, getting the ball up a little bit quicker. We were maybe just a little bit too slow with it last season, especially in games that we controlled. Okay, we're 74 minutes in. We're going to do some changes here. Pacheco is going to come off, but he's had a debut of 7. Well done. We're going to bring on... We're a little bit short in the centre midfield in terms of... Tell you what, we can move Sanchez over. That's fine. Move Sanchez over there, and then we can bring on Danny Garcia. Morcillo's struggling as well, so let's bring Baringa on. Anyone else struggling? No. But I tell you what, we will give Villalibre some game time. Try and keep him happy. We're going to see it out, boys. That's it. Job done. 3-0. Not much in the second half, but we've absolutely dominated the game. Just what we want to start off the season. All right, boys, so that is it. We're up and running the league. Next episode may be a Europa League game. I'm going to try and kick on as much as I possibly can over these next sort of like few weeks of the save. I think the team is in really good shape. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Muchly appreciated. Season 4 of Basque Nothing is up and running, and I feel this is the season. Can we get Champions League? We're going to have a real good go in the Copa del Rey and see if we can go one step further in the Europa League and make it to the final. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. As I said, smash a like on today's video. It'll be muchly appreciated, and we'll see you on Sunday evening for the next episode of Basque Nothing.